man. You already know how my vibe be coming. Yeah. Trying to get back in school, filling out this fast for nigga. Time moving fast and life moving faster, nigga. They just wanna see me cry. I had the last laugh, my nigga. Gotta go and add it up. Go and do the math, my nigga. You ain't about to add a brick. Then I go subtract the nigga. On the sideline like my hoe looking mad, my nigga. You ain't gotta be like that. I just know my craft, my nigga. Everybody ain't gon' make it. Leave them in that chapter. Time coming after. And I'm just feeling like I'm in my P's and my Q's though. Keep my head on the swivel, nigga, turn the noodles. Niggas play big dog, but horse size the poodles. And you ain't gotta tell me my golf filled with some Plutos. I'm in and out these hoes and my steps is like some Euros. I'm going in it for the kill. And bitch, you can go and bring the bill. I done put in all this work, blood, sweat, tears, and skills. These niggas right here ain't stepping in the field. Wait. When I'm done, I'ma send her by.
What it do? What it do? What it do? Y'all know what the vibe is, man. 888 peace and prosperity. This rotation is the greatest rotation, and every rotation at the right. You already know how I be coming. Water's water, but it's a whole lot going on under surface. Y'all know what the vibe is, man. 888 peace and prosperity. This rotation is the greatest rotation, and every rotation at the right. We're gonna be all we could be and be the best we could be. Choices, chances, and changes, dedication, determination, and discipline. If it ain't add value to you, cut it and don't add value to it. Y'all send me my 2 cents. You can either cash out, throw it in the wishing well, and wish me well. You heard me? Everything I say, take it with a grain of salt, to each his own. I don't eat where you and you don't where I eat, you know what I'm saying? So always do your research, you hear me? If you know you don't know what to do, hit D, all the above, like, share, comment, subscribe, and make sure you hit that bell notification if you want more uploads. The music, SoundCloud, I got Health and Wellness, I got Earls, I got Toothpaste. Y'all send me, hey, anything you trying to vibe out with, man, go into the description. You're going to find it in the links. Y'all send me. You going to splash something on the Cash App, $1, $2, $3, $4. It ain't going to hurt, squirt. You heard me? It's $781THEVBYZ. Y'all send me, you heard me? What's the vibe, tribe? Y'all already know who it is. What it is the V to the B to the Y to the Z. And don't forget my old hoe, Oasis, man. Welcome back to the channel, man. Listen. This all it is from here. Look, buenos noches, buenos tardes, buenos dias, wherever you at on your Rama reality, man. Let me know in the motherfucking comment section. Hey, where you at? Where you viewing me from? You heard me? Where you at? You in Tokyo? Hey, I've been seeing a lot of y'all in Egypt. You hear me? Hey, shout out. Inshallah. Y'all send me. Respect to the guys, man, in the foreign terrain. You hear me? But look, man, I'm speaking to the chosen ones. You understand what I'm saying? If you ain't walking this path, then you know what I'm saying? Just let it bypass you. You understand what I'm saying? Don't shoot the messenger, but at least leave me a mango in the key lime. And I love those. You feel me? You could cash at me on that for that. You hear me? But right now, this rotation, we got Cherry-Arios. 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 You hear me? Got my Cheerios. You hear me? Fuck them Cheerios. Cheerios. You hear me? Motherfucker had me joked. I'm motherfucker. Cheerios ain't nothing but baby donuts. You hear me? But look, chosen ones, you have a God-given ability, and that will maximize your life. That would lower your utility costs. You understand what I'm saying? Because when you buy tickets and you with the wrong faces, places, and situations, that can make it further, make it harder, and push you back. But also remember, like that motherfucking rubber band, the further you go, You know what I'm saying? The farther it's hard for them to get to. And they fall from you. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers, used to eat out our hands, you heard me? Now it's a long handled spoon because they took more than what they could chew. But never put your hat where you can't reach it. You understand what I'm saying? So that God-given gift, that God-given ability is for you to capitalize on, for you to come up on. And that's why the Most High going to be putting you through these trials and tribulations. You understand what I'm saying? Because you got to learn when to hold them and when not to fold them. You got to learn when it's a time for the ego to hop in the driver's seat and it's a time for the spirit to take over. You hear me? Straight burn rubber on my bitch, you hear me? Because we are on the interstate of abundance. You understand what I'm saying? And we're riding with the Most High. See, we once was living on a dead-end street because we wanted it a one-way when the Most High was letting us know it's a two-way street. But if you take the GPS coordinations from your golden compass, from the Most High, that's that water. That's that fertilizer. You know what I'm saying? You reading those prosperous words, those words of positivity, those words of tenaciousness. You understand what? See, man, listen. Your God-given abilities is out of this world, bro. But it's people that's of the world. You want you to be worldly. Use an international name, you know what I'm saying? Use a new name brand. Use a new Walmart. You know what I'm saying? Like, use a new vibe. You hear me? But guess what? The Most High have doors open for you that only you can walk in. You understand what I'm saying? And see, the doors that the Most High can open, no one else can open them. You know what I'm saying? Anybody, bro, the doors automatically open when you go to Walmart, bro. Am I lying? The doors automatically open when you go to CVS. You understand what I'm saying? See, the doors automatically open up when you want to go to hell. You understand what I'm saying? But in order for you to walk into that door and open the door that the Most High has for you, you got to get that key. You got to work for that key. The trials, tribulations, the sleepless nights, the missing of meals. You know what I'm saying? Every time you was in cahoots with a stranger, you understand what I'm saying? The way that you move with your frequency, you ain't absorb nobody outside energy. You ain't take any projections. You understand what I'm saying? And you know what's your God-given ability. You understand what I'm saying? That key is getting formed. Every choice equals what? A chance. That chance could equal what? A change to your life. You understand what I'm saying? So boom. Instead of going to the same doors you used to, majority of the motherfuckers was leading you to hell. You understand what I'm saying? Now it's time to help yourself. Walk by faith and not what's in your motherfucking face. You understand what I'm saying? Because this phone is in your face. You know what I'm saying? Google, YouTube is in your face. Dunkin' Donuts advertisement is on your face. It's on a bus. You understand what I'm saying? But the Most High, He wants you to strengthen that muscle. You understand what I'm saying? That inner voice so you can hear the directions. You understand what I'm saying? When it's the time and the place, when to hold them, to fold them, to release. Because you walking around with the lottery ticket that everybody know. But they want to cash out or they want you to go bankrupt. You understand what I'm saying? Before you even get the opportunity to withdraw what the Most High has bubbling. It's marinating. You heard me? Let it marinate. Like, hey, man, we worldwide, we international, we real known faces, bro. People may not even know your name, your face, but they know your energy. They know your spirit, and energy never lies. Spirits never lie. You understand what I'm saying? Whether it was different realms, what? Dimensions, earths. When you come across somebody and either y'all get it, y'all knock it off, you know what I'm saying? Y'all just take off from the get-go, or y'all cross paths and y'all don't like each other in the past life, that was the decisions that was determined from your relationship. Not being aired out. You know what I'm saying? Look. Your God-given ability is the ocean. Matter of fact, your God-given ability is nothing less than the ocean. But see, when you try to live for the world and you try to go and pursue and do the easy things that the devil could give anybody, that's you in a fishbowl. And the more you stay in a fishbowl, that's the more you got to shrink. You understand what I'm saying? You got to change your frequency, your vibration. You got to feel like you can't walk on motherfuckers' feet. Now, if you got a 9 to 5 in a job at the time, I'm not saying quit your job, bro. Get your funds and stack that shit up. And then it's going to be time for fun. While everybody else having fun, you have your funds and stack them up. You understand what I'm saying? Sit back, peep how everybody moving and operating from you, dog, because the wisest of all learn from everyone. Bugs, squirrels, moths. You know what I'm saying? Like last night, a moth, I think it was like 3 a.m. I was making a video for y'all, and I was moving fast, and I felt something like trying to like, you know how the sharks be having them little baby fishes on them and shit? So I'm moving in the darkness and shit, and I feel a little something trying to attach to me. It was a little moth, and I was like, this moth was hawking me down, and I was like, dog, this nigga really trying to hawk the light, dog. He don't get it, though. You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers love chasing, and they will put you in a direction of things that don't want you. You know what I'm saying? You don't need, because that's what they got. That's what they get. You understand what I'm saying? That's what they settle for. At the end of the day, what you go with, you know what I'm saying? The way your dice splash ain't the same the way they dice crash. You understand what I'm saying? Because when you living and you utilizing your God-given ability, like I said, dog, the devil, the world, you know, if you go work at these jobs, CVS, the managers or whatever, all they could open the doors anyway, anytime. You know what I'm saying? They could hide. Listen, wouldn't you want to be working the job or the position or giving some work or labor, opportunity to do what no one else can do, which is you utilize your individuality, whatever makes you benevolent. Listen, I got lavender on side my face, right? We are all flowers, right? And for those who came into this realm of reality and they didn't decide before they got here what kind of flower they were going to be and produce, guess what? They were categorized and their soul energy was utilized to be a clone, you know? And like, for example, there's only one granddaddy perp. They might be all over the world and shit, but it started off with one granddaddy perp. And everything else around the world is clones, bro. Majority of the marijuana is clones. I'm pretty sure this cherry that I'm eating is not the original cherry plant. It is a clone. But you are the original. And everybody else, they ink levels is running low. You know? I'm going to end it on this note, right? Whatever your God-given ability is, man, do it now, right? I'm going to end it on this note, right? See, God gives you a playbook, the devil give you a playbook. God give you a coloring book, the devil give you a coloring book, right? And I see the way that the Most High coloring book goes, he needs you to use all your crayons. See, the way that the devil's playbook is, he don't require you, nor need you, nor want you to use all your crayons. Because, see, if you use all your crayons in the devil book, he only got the basic colors: hate, jealousy, envy, low vibrational, over sexualized, over hyperalized, over satanic behavior. That's his colors. You know what I'm saying? Nothing vigorous, nothing vibrant about that. But see, the Most High, he has a coloring book that has success, abundance, tribal members, community. You understand what I'm saying? Those, you know, because guess what, dog? See, when you live for the Most High, bro, and utilize your God-given ability, not saying this is what's going to happen in the future, but for example, when you utilize and you use your God-given ability because it changed and it better people's lives, you're going to always have people there for you. But guess what? When you live for money and you die for money and you live in the ways of the devil, you understand what I'm saying? Money is all you got. If you don't got money, you don't got nobody that's going to look out for you, dog. See, you could be broke as a motherfucker, but you're utilizing your God-given abilities, no matter if you got the big bags or you getting from the little rags. You understand what I'm saying? But guess what? The Most High gonna provide for you and gonna give you what you need. It might not be when you want it, but it's always on time. It's God's speed, man. It's not devil time. It's not instant gratification. You understand what I'm saying? See, I gotta end it on this note too. See, the difference between utilizing God ways and his God-given purpose and utilizing the devil's purpose and the devil ways is basically like this. See, the devil ways is like you walking around, you got some big ass arms, bro. Them bitches nice. Them bitches gangster for the first 6-7 months. You Botox down, you know what I'm saying? You got injections, you got airbags, you got BBLs on your arms, you know what I'm saying? You got BBLs above your armpits. The fuck, you hear me? But guess what? When it's time for that pressure, and when God throw a 200-pound, 300-pound situation at you, you cracking, you folding, your arms. The fuck? He needs some milk. You heard me? The fuck? The fuck? You heard me? You're breaking. You can't handle that pressure. You understand what I'm saying? Because you did it for the image. You did it for the lust. You did it for the carnal desire. You did it for all the things that could be magnetized through the lower chakras of the lower body. You know what I'm saying? The 7 deadly sins. When you was working for the Most High, you were thriving in the 7 virtues, which is watering your lotus. The world is a big ass fucking ghetto, dog. But guess what? They said that Jesus was around the fucking sinners and shit, but that don't mean he was sinning himself. You understand what I'm saying? It's just that he was, the sinners and the people that accept that they do sin are more authentic than those who try to throw bricks and hide their fucking hands. You understand what I'm saying? But hey, man, if you hop on we gotta get a new phone with a big ass new memory card. But like I was saying, man, hey, you have to open the door that the Most High has for you, because that key that goes to that door is your soul, right? And it'll be forever, eternal, everlasting. But then you gotta realize it's somebody that see you as an enemy or envy you, even though you don't even carry that same energy towards that. And that's the devil. And see, he wants your key, because that's his whole thing. He collect keys. You understand what I'm saying? The skeleton key, to be exact. And guess what? He want to collect as many keys as he want, because he can't get in the door. So he want to take your key because you ain't do the right thing with your key, or you don't know how to utilize your key. See, when you try to take your key and put it in the wrong door, you're going to meet faces, places, and situations that have nothing to do with you. And you're going to try to figure out why my life going the way it's going. Because you're not walking by faith, and what's in your face is what's more important to you. Wrong. 3X's Family Feud. You're supposed to walk by faith and not what's in your face. You understand what I'm saying? You may not know where it's coming from, but hey, as long as you're bettering yourself, everything outside of you is going to get better. Everything outside of you is going to get better. It's all about the eternal work, the inside work, the energy. That's why they say energy, INNERG. The G that's inside you is way more important than what's outside you, because as long as you can take care of what's going on inside you, the thermostat gonna be straight. But when you going off everything that's outside you, you're more like a thermometer. And the Most High made you a thermostat, a trendsetter, the one that set the shit. You ain't what's popular, you was popping. You hear me? Like grease. And the water just felt in the skillet. No, don't let it burn, let it marinate, bitch. But look, you gotta walk into this God-given ability, dog. Whatever you great at, you know what I'm saying, doing hair, making clothes, you know what I'm saying, helping people lose weight. You're a workout coach, you understand what I'm saying? You making concoctions, you making medicines, you understand what I'm saying? You one of the greatest barbers. Like whatever your God-given ability is, dog, you have basically your God-given ability is something that can make and uplift people and make them feel better about themselves. See, demon time, now utilizing your God-given abilities is what make people mold, sour, stank, funky, you funky bitch. You hear me? Make them mad, you know what I'm saying? Make the world not go around, because people what makes the world go around. You understand what I'm saying? So when you open the doors and you walk through the door that the Most High opened for you, then you're going to open so many doors for other people. You understand what I'm saying? Use a household name. But you can't keep on playing at great value. You understand what I'm saying? So lock in with your God-given ability. Don't worry about the money, bro. Money is just a tool. Money is just to blind most people to see if they gonna give away everything that's inside them for some shit that never amounted to it. You feel me? But hey, man, I ain't want to be no chatty patty, man. You got to go ahead and walk through that door, dog. Because if you walk through the wrong door and that's you walking the path of the devil, trying to work at these 9 to 5s forever and shit. I'm not, hey, bro, take care of your bills, bro. But the Most High gonna protect you in these 9 to 5s, bro. Go get that money. But at the same time, he like, yeah, you work for them. But did you do anything for you? Rather, it's the smallest deed, man. As long as you show up, that's more important. But you still gotta put in the work. You know what I'm saying? What goes in comes out. Izak, Spizak, Lizanne, Design Reserves, man. Like, share, comment, subscribe. If you like more Chosen One videos, man, let me know. Let me know. Let me know. You know, and protect the energy, respect the glow, man. All power go to the Most High. I want to thank everybody, all the gods and goddesses that's on here. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say this too. Man, you better step into your God-given abilities. Step into your divine masculine, your divine feminine, because it's a bunch of peons and peasants that wish they were the god or the goddess that you are. And here it is, you trying to walk around like a mere human. When you the greatest of the greatest, you the ocean, my nigga. You the sun, you the wind. Whichever caliber you want to say, you know what I'm saying? Or you the sand, because guess what? Motherfuckers would be falling forever. They ain't had no sand to walk on. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers would be fucking drying the fuck out if they ain't had no ocean, the juice to sip from. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, bro, don't let Bishop get the gun. You keep that bitch in your hand. Bang, bang. Let's get it. I want to end it on this note for the last time, bro. You know how important your God-given gift is? I'm going to say this, right? This going to fucking blow your mind, dog. Your God-given ability is so important that there's only 3 categories. Makers, fakers, and takers. And there's 99% way more fakers and takers and less makers, right? And this is why your God-given ability is fucking important, bro. Because I walk into the grocery store, bro, and niggas be stealing niggas' song. I'm not hating on a nigga, but I walk in the store and you be hearing the white version of the original song, and I be like, now I see how food tastes out the microwave compared to the oven. You can hear this shit. And I was like, damn. But think about it, bro. What would the fakers and the takers do? They would die, bro. So we keep these niggas employed. We give them a fucking job. You just got to put your ego to the side, put your pride to the side, and then you got to realize, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, bro, whether they look at you as you an enemy, or they love you, or they just keep a distance, or they eating out your hand, bro. Hey, people watching you, bro, and people need to copy from you, dog. Like, literally, bro. I went to several different states, bro. I swear to God, I never saw nobody in these fucking shoes, bro. But that don't mean these bitches was made just for me, but I wear them like I do, like they was, you hear me? I think I need to make a pair of shoes. Bro, I used to wear these shoes. I'm about to go give me another pair. I used to wear these shoes called Mr. Lens. Hello, Mr. Lens. I was the first person with the black pair. I know y'all gonna be like, here they go with that braggadocious shit. You couldn't have been the first person. You couldn't have. How you was the first person and the shoes was made before you even thought about wearing them? Hey, it was like the universe made them bitches just for me, bro. I never saw nobody with them. I don't even know how I came across them bitches. Matter of fact, I know how I came across them because I was looking for some saucy shit on Amazon. So they called Mr. Lens Hello. I wore those shoes, bro. I remember the first time I bought them. It was like a fucking domino effect. To the point, I bought a pair of them fucking shoes for my you heard me? Hey, me and my shorty had a pair of the same shoes. And then we'll get in, like I get from work and shit, or I get done from running the streets, you heard me? Or I probably was in the studio and my was like, she was like, Vabo, this shit crazy, bro. Damn. She was like, how many people ask you about these shoes or where they come from or how much they is when you had them? I was like, every day. I was like, all day, every day, somebody constantly asking you about them bitches. She was like, yes. Oh my gosh, not a day go by. Somebody always asking me where the fuck I got these shoes from. I'm like, hey, bitch, I'm in my head like, hey, if you would have picked them, they still wouldn't have hit like that. But since I picked them bitches busting. You heard me? And then I was like, nah, I see why the Matrix and they little brother, they call big brother, like to use like Shaq O'Neal and LeBron and shit. Use their energy and their face to promote their products. I ain't taking that route. You know what I'm saying? That's taking the devil route. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, you could get $1,000, $1 million endorsement deal to go do a commercial for Kraft's macaroni. Yeah, the money's $10,000. I'm not hating on you. Sound good, but guess what? Think about the after effect. Them $10,000 ain't worth all the people that's getting stomach cancer and getting sick and getting their colons back up. And every time somebody walk past you in front of you, they ass or they breath stink. So I'm not going to even worry. I don't want them $10,000. I'm going to get $20,000 more. I'm going to get $100,000 more if I keep Dr. Sebi's name alive. If I reference your ass to fucking Yaki Awaken. You could come holler at OrganicVbyz, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to feel good about that. I'm going to sleep, you know what I'm saying? People might not even come back and tell me, but they be like, you know what? He put that on my mind, you know what I'm saying? Because I was about to go buy that McDonald's burger, but I walked in and I bought me some pineapples. I'm not saying me, I'm just saying for example. I mean, come on now, hear me? This is why your God-given ability, dog, is needed and necessary because, hey, people need something to take. People need something to imitate. People need something to copy. You understand what I'm saying? For example, you all, in your own way, your own design, in your own field, you all the Michael Jackson, the Michael Jordan. Look how many people still walking around to this day trying to look like this man, trying to dress like this man. Even got that man laugh, dog. Come on, man. The same shit happening to me. The same shit happened to you. You understand what I'm saying? You are the sun. And everybody, you got to think about it, bro. If the sun was to never shine, then guess what? Synthetic lights was never to be made. So, hey, you have to utilize and give out your God-given ability, your gift. You can't just hoard it and cover it and hide it. You got to share it with the world, man. Because that light that you have within you, that you have, that torch, that light, you know, it could shine darkness on others and it could help them navigate them, find what's inside them, help them, you know what I'm saying? You could be the street lights for somebody and you could help them on their road to success. You understand what I'm saying? We live in the valley of death. You understand what I'm saying? So your light is like the street light.